Oh, my sister told me that she lost a patient. I already said that, huh?
No, you didn't.
Did I not?
Mm-mm. Oh,
With
she
the
got to do CPR.
and then it
Yeah, you described it as she got to do CPR.
Well, when you're starting out, you don't always get to do it. So it's kind of a cool thing that she got to.
But she killed her.
No, she saved her. And then she died later of complications.
So she didn't save her enough.
No, no one can be saved enough.
I am a little, like, I'm so excited to be doing something that's not Drag Race. But I'm also like, I was so nervous getting ready today because I was like, oh God, like, this is an actual, like, fashion show that we're going to be talking about. But, like, you know.
Well, I was thinking about this. I actually really like that we're doing this because with fashion as drag queens, we don't have the resources often to get high fashion. So we just kind of take what we like and then we mix it in with our own personal and it creates kind of a, well, it's supposed to. Now on Drag Race, it's everyone get things designed and made. But I like it. We take inspiration from stuff.
Yeah.
I had to walk here today, so I didn't wear fashion. I'm wearing just what I'm going to wear tonight.
What?
And a wig.
That's so unlike you. What?
Yeah. But, you know, sometimes you can.
No, I know. It's not a big deal. And, like, none of the designers are going to watch this, well, except for maybe Jesus, and be upset about it. So, it's fine. I was just, like, on high alert of, like, don't paint bad today, because fashion.
Yeah. You never paint bad. You always look
That's not true.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
Well, you zero in on yourself, but everyone else just sees Trixie Mattel.
Thank you so much for saying that. I needed that.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
I love talking about gay people. Ah! Hello. Welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion.
I'm Darby.
And I'm Alexis P. Bevels. The T today is that the P stands for Project Runway.
Wait, what?
It stands for Project Runway. Darby, we're not talking about Drag Race today. We're talking about Project Runway.
What? Why?
Which some might say that Drag Race was kind of a send-up of.
I'm sorry.
Drag Race to me is like Project Runway, but you're your own model.
I watched all of France because you said we were going to do a big French thing. That's why I'm dressed as my favorite France woman, Belle.
Banana. Oh.
So I'm a little unprepared for this. Oh, wait. This is the show with the Tim Gunn.
Well, it used to be Tim and Heidi, and then they got new people and everyone stopped watching.
Right.
But one of the new people is Christian Siriano, who
I love.
Kind of hot.
Like, in a bossy bottom way, yeah.
Then Tim and Heidi did Making the Cut, which we loved.
Well, I loved the first season.
The first season was incredible.
And then COVID
hit hard. COVID hit hard.
COVID killed a lot of bad people, but it also, and good people on both sides.
But it also killed a lot of our favorite
my
TV
favorite
shows.
show. Yeah, it was so fun. I Googled. So I'm so sorry.
You Googled?
I Googled. I clicked out of the private window I was in because I was looking at that porn, and I went to a public profile so my husband can see that I'm never looking at porn.
Yeah.
And I Googled, where's Tim Gunn? Well, Tim Gunn has said that he is heartbroken and humiliated at the decision not to ask him back for this season. Now listen, I love Tim Gunn with all of my heart. I also love Christian Siriano.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to continue this journey with him. But couldn't they have brought Tim in for something? Could he have been like, remember in the Amazon show where he was like waiting backstage with them as they were showing? Could he have like done that? I don't know. I'm just so bummed. I do think Christian Siriano's critiques are much more helpful to the designers.
It does feel like it makes more sense that one of the judges is the host that also does this in the real world. So that kind of, it's like, well, you can't really say anything back to, well, you shouldn't be saying anything back to Christian Siriano because he knows exactly what is happening.
He's been in your shoes, and then he designed your shoes.
And now he's designing your shoes.
But the thing I loved about Tim Gunn, sorry, we have to have an in memoriam because I can't believe we're back to Project Runway without him.
Do you want me to sing the in memoriam song?
we don't have the copyright for that, so you will
Well,
have
it's
to
my
make up your
personal.
own.
It's my personal.
Oh, you're going to use your original?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, hold on. Let me wet my whistle.
I thought we were about to see a bunch of dying dogs. Tim Gunn, my favorite thing about Tim Gunn was that, sure, his notes were sometimes helpful, but he got personally invested. So whereas Christian Siriano is giving really good feedback and is like, at one point yelling at them, like, hurry up, what do you mean you're still working on it? Like, he cares so much that he's like, get to it. Tim Gunn would cry. Tim Gunn would be so touched by some of the things that they would do that he would cry. And sure, did it get in the way of him being able to be objective? At times it did seem like that. But that is such a beautiful thing in the world of fashion, because all I know as a fashion outsider is that mean, you know? And Tim Gunn's not that. So rest in peace, Tim Gunn's legacy. And I hope you're doing well in Palm Springs or wherever you are.
Have you even seen the clips of Jesus Christ Superstar starring Cynthia Erivo?
Of course I have.
You have?
Yes. What do you think my FYP is?
I wanted to segue into talking about, oh my God, it looks so fucking good. It sounds amazing.
Is that your final thoughts on Tim Gunn?
Oh, yeah, sad.
Okay.
What a tragic. What a
So
tragic.
tragic.
I loved making the cut. And now that things are open again, they should do it again.
They should do it again. Yeah, no, Cynthia Erivo's great.
I'm obsessed. I'm so jealous. What came up earlier? Oh, go ahead.
I did just watch Cynthia Erivo at the Hollywood Bowl sing Gethsemane.
Gethsemane.
Yes. Okay. Many years ago, I had waited for a gift like your superior. Many years ago, I went to the Jeff Awards in Chicago. It's like their Tony Awards, but it's named after a guy named Jeff, which is funny. Listen,
It doesn't make sense.
I've loved going to the awards, and I'm proud of everyone who goes every year and wins stuff. It's like Chicago theater's great, but your award is named Jeff, Jeff. That's so funny. Anyway, so I was at the Jeff Awards. I heard a man sing, guess what is he? Gethsemane. And I was so moved that I immediately started to, and I don't like boy singers, but I loved his voice so much. I made him do Darby Wins a Talent show.
Wait, who was he?
Max Detogny. Everyone go on Instagram, because recently...
I remember this.
Yes, recently, like in the last 6 months to a year, what is time? I don't know. It could have been last week. He uploaded another video of him singing it recently. He's so talented. He has the best voice. He's so nice. He is a non-toxic straight man. He is so talented. If you don't like men's voices, same. You will like Max's voice. The vibrato, the runs, the runs.
Gave you the
Anyway.
runs, didn't it?
Max Detogny gives me everything,
Can I-
including diarrhea.
I don't remember his name, but
Max Detogny.
No,
Oh.
another one.
Oh.
There was another one,
Another one?
another one, because I did that show years and years ago.
Who'd you play?
I was in the chorus. I was Hosanna, Hosanna.
You could be replaced by AI.
Yeah. I had so much fun. I was telling our friend Rachel today that when I did it during the Last Supper, we had to eat matzah. Like, you know, in church, sometimes you break off the little piece of matzah. But ours was egg and onion for some reason. And the entire cast was so annoyed. And I was like, give me your egg and onion, yo.
Oh, I love
Everyone was
flavored
taking like
crackers.
a pretend piece for stage. And I was like, crack. During Gethsemane, he had the most beautiful voice. This guy, I don't remember his name, but he had the most beautiful voice. Same, like Max Detogny or whatever. But during that song, it was right after the Last Supper, and some of the ensemble got to stay on stage, and I had to stay on stage and like pretend to be sleeping for that whole time. It was so fun.
That would be so fun. I'd be afraid I wouldn't wake up.
I had to turn and face back because I was like, there's no way I'm not gonna like...
Accidentally fall asleep or fart.
Yeah.
Oh, you pointed your butt to the audience?
Yeah.
Tough.
I was going to say what came up for me when we were talking earlier about Christian Siriano is if I ever reach a level of notoriety or fame or influence where I can wear a Christian Siriano,
Oh, bitch.
it would be over. That would be it for me. That is the ultimate fashion goal.
I think my ultimate fashion goal
And I was going to ask you yours.
is close. Oh, notice how I started my fashion goal in the middle of your fashion goal.
I love this necklace.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that. One of my life goals is to not do that, dear watcher.
No.
Whether you believe it or
It's
not.
fine that you did that. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
The conversation is flowing.
She's fine. please don't interrupt me, trans voice. Anyway, I would love a Christian Siriano. Christian Siriano feels so far away from reality of like possibility that it would blow my mind.
But he would and could dress a body like mine, which,
yes,
you know what I mean?
And anyone can dress mine.
And I would
I'm
feel beautiful and not just like regular.
You are beautiful all the time.
But plus size clothing is often gross and stupid. Okay, who's yours?
Diego Montoya.
You could do that though.
You think, do you have an extra $10,000 lying around?
Yeah, but I'm keeping that for my girls. You know,
For what?
It's their trust fund.
In case they want to transition.
No, I
What?
need to be able to trust them. And until I do, I'm keeping that money.
Oh, sure.
That's what that means, right?
Yeah, it can. But Alexis, as unlikely as this is, I do have a question for you before we get started.
Okay.
I noticed this week some news. One of your favorite shows to talk about, even when I don't respond, was canceled this week. How are you feeling?
Thank you for checking in on me. Listen, it's tough. It hurts to hear that one of your...
I'm not texting, I'm playing Wordle.
You're not going to be seeing a piece of you for a while. It hurts, but I am medicated. I'm doing a lot better, just sort of emotionally. So I kind of was able to process that news. And you know, some shows are just ahead of their time. They get cut off early. And well, I like making the cut. Sometimes these shows go away, and then a couple years down the line, people go back and watch them, you know, and they think, yeah, I needed that show. So something tells me that's not the last we're going to hear of Dr. Odyssey. I think we're going to go back on the high seas someday and find him and his crew.
Okay.
I think that's where we're at.
Sorry, I'm fighting my natural urges not to do this, but no. I'm not talking about Dr. Odyssey. And Just Like That was canceled this week. And
sorry, I blacked out. What did you say?
I can't tell if you're doing a bit, and Just Like That was canceled this week. I can't tell if you're doing a bit. Are you okay? Wait, and Just Like That was canceled.
Would you excuse me for 1 second?
Yeah.
Sorry. Did I get you? I need a minute.
Okay.
No!
While she's gone,
No!
let me tell you about And Just Like That. It's a show that shouldn't have started, and yet it did.
Stop it! I can hear you!
Oh, sorry, she can hear me. Everyone start a GoFundMe. Let's start a GoFundMe to pay Sarah Jessica Parker more. Let's do that. I don't want her to be without a job. She's building a castle in the city where her husband killed someone.
Oh, no.
What?
I don't want that to be included.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm so sorry.
I heard. And you know what? Sometimes, like our elder family members, it's good to let them go.
It's good to let him go.
Do not resuscitate.
It's good to let him go. DNR.
JB got scared. I'm sorry.
I would love to sign a DNR.
You don't have one?
I mean, I feel like my whole vibe is a DNR. I feel like the doctor would go, I can tell he doesn't want this.
No, your whole vibe is
go.
RNC.
What's that?
Republican National Convention. Because you're on Grindr so much.
No. I'm CDC. Center for Disease Control. Okay, let's get started. Listen, if this is your first time watching us because you don't watch Drag Race, I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's always like this.
Look
It's
at
always
this
like
JV. I'm sorry, baby. I
You really
scared
scared
her.
her.
I'm
Look
sorry.
at her.
I'm okay. I'm
I also
so
gave her
sorry.
extra CBD, so she might be a little high.
Yeah, you're not CDC.
Are you high?
You're CBD.
Are you high?
Hi.
Don't say it too much because then she'll want more. It is season 21.
21. And we're not the only ones who's back. Heidi Klum is back.
Heidi Klum is
Are
back.
you just doing Jello shots?
Yeah, it's 21. I taught my brother how to do one, to do a Jello shot. And I had both fun, but also like, it was kind of sad because he's 40.
Do you remember at Spin nightclub?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever
Yep.
do
Road Rules
Jello
guy
shot?
with the Jello shot.
What?
Road Rules guy worked there.
Oh, yeah. Shame.
Yeah, shame.
But sometimes the girls would get hired and you could serve Jell-O shots or you could serve little tiny ice cream cones with Jägermeister, or no, with Fireball flavored ice cream. And honestly, it was good.
Honestly, Jaeger was Fireball before Fireball, and now Fireball is Fireball.
Yeah. Fireball ice cream cones.
Ugh.
Anyways, speaking of Fireball.
Wait. Okay. On the count of 3, I want both of us to scream out the name of a Chicago drag queen we would most want to buy a Jell-O shot from.
Is the criteria that we like them?
The criteria is that they live in Chicago.
Currently.
And
we want to buy a shot from them.
And if I had to buy a Jell-O shot from anyone, it would be this queen.
Okay.
So I'll say 3 and then we say it.
Okay. You're going to say 1 and 2 before you say
I'm going to say 1
3?
and 2 before the 3.
Okay.
But then after the 3, we both yell.
Are we yelling or are we just kind of projecting?
We already scared the dog once. So
maybe we just...
Why don't you make
it's
that decision
Project
for yourself?
Runway, so why don't we project?
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Dairy
Debbie
Queen.
Fox.
Oh.
See, I wouldn't trust Dairy Queen with the shot.
Oh, yeah. She would be good for ice cream, though, because of the dairy.
Yeah, she'd be really great for that.
Yeah.
But Debbie Fox is going to get you fucked up.
Speaking of getting fucked up, let's watch Project Runway.
Yeah.
I definitely watched it when it first came on. I watched
July
the first couple of
31st.
seasons.
Oh, Project Runway.
Yeah, and I haven't really been back, so it's kind of fun to come
Really?
back. No?
Oh, I watched until maybe a season before Heidi and Tim left. I was in it.
You were in it.
I was very into Project Runway. That's why, like, when I saw Jesus, I was like, oh, I know who that fucking faggot is.
Oh.
And then it turned out to be that fucking faggot.
Seems like a lot of comebacks. Jesus,
So much
Heidi,
coming on the back, and it's
Casey.
so important.
Well, let's just kind of go through the looks.
They're in houses.
House of Princess, House of Villain.
Okay, I would want to dress princess, but I would want to design villain. What about you?
I would want Princess both.
You would design princess?
I would, yeah.
See, I think the villains had an easier time with this challenge.
It's definitely easier to be more cohesive when you can use black as your base
and
layer.
Dramatic.
And
Let's
drama,
be honest.
yeah.
Drama is easier in darker colors.
Yeah.
I believe.
I appreciated what Ethan was saying, though, in the
Who?
Utica.
That's tripping me out. I cannot get used to them calling her Ethan.
But
Who
I
is
like
Ethan.
But I like that it's like we're separating the performer from the, whatever.
I'm not. And you saw in the preview for episode 3, she'll be in drag.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
I know, I'm really excited. What team should we do first?
Let's do villains.
Hell yeah, sister.
First up was Jesus Estrada. What did you think of his coat?
Okay. The judges, except for Law Roach, loved it. And you go first. Tell me what you think.
I did not love it.
Great. I feel the same way. I was worried you were going to be like, I love it, and
no,
I just think he's misunderstood.
No. Impressive that he did a fully lined jacket. But the underneath thing was kind of a mess. I agree with Law about the boobs. But the coat itself, it was so boxy and everything was so square that I don't think it gave the drama. I think it gave...
square.
Yeah, it was so boxy to me. It was a little... But I appreciated that he was kind of the only one on the villains team that went red. I like seeing, and specifically Disney villains, Disney princesses, like, I like seeing a flash of purple. I like seeing a flash of
purple,
red.
green, red.
A flash of green. We could have done, like, little bits of that.
Yeah, I enjoyed the fact that he used a color, but he took this gorgeous, curvy model and put her in a box. My whole thing, okay, the twins in general. As an adult twin myself, one gay, one, who knows? It's alarming to see us out in the wild and on television. And they were annoying, which I love as a TV character. But the thing I struggled with was, yes, he made some interesting choices with the red. But then the way that he was trying to bully the other guy, the guy from China. Yeah, trying to bully him into like adding lace because that was something he had decided. I didn't love that. I gotta say, I loved La Roach's response. I loved when Jesus goes, I'm sorry you didn't like the coat. And La Roach says, I don't like the whole look. I gotta say, I agree. I didn't see what the judges were saying. I don't know why they lived for it. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, speaking of Yu-Chin, he did this lace thing inspired by the volcano girl from Moana.
Right, which is why I wanted a little red.
I thought a little red would have been perfect.
Yeah, would have been nice. He could have cut his model right before she went out so she was bleeding.
Oh, But this was cool. I liked it.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Can I tell you how I was so relieved when he started fighting with Jesus backstage? I love that he was like, no, girl. Because I thought he was straight, and I was so bummed because I think he's so cute.
Oh, yeah.
And then he said to Jesus, girl. And I was like, we got him.
This next one is Alex Foxworth. I liked it.
I liked it. I liked it better when it was moving. I have to admit, when I saw it was moving, I thought the way the fabric, I don't know what kind of, like, that wasn't just satin. That might have been
This
silk.
was like velvet or something.
I don't know. It was so fucking cool.
The way that it moved and the way it's draped. Also, this collar thing is so cool to me, and it's very Cinderella live action movie, Kate Blanchett, evil mother.
It's so hard as a drag queen watching Drag Race coming to this. And even Utica says it on the show of like, I need to make sure that it's not too costumey. I did want that collar to be a lot bigger, but I know that that might just be my drag intuition.
Oh, see, I loved it. I loved
Intuition.
it. It reminded me of when you first meet Marjorie Tyrell in Game of Thrones. She's wearing like a collar bit. And sometimes Cersei had a big collar in the first couple seasons.
The first time I ever met Marjorie Taylor Greene, she had on a collar because she had just been fixed.
Who would have thought she'd say something that I agree with?
What?
Recently, she came out and said, we have to call it a genocide. That's what it is.
Marjorie Taylor Greene?
That's where we are.
I just need to smell some of this nail glue real quick.
This next one is Angelo Rosa.
Oh, yes.
With
and
the
he was trying-
daughter.
With the daughter.
With the daughter,
With
yeah.
the daughter. Oh, he's so hot.
I think he did this. And it's kind of pants and a top. It's not my favorite on the... I don't really get...
I don't like it. I think he was safe because he was on the winning team.
He was safe on the winning team. I don't see what villain you're being inspired by this.
I also don't see what person is going to wear that.
Yeah. This next one is VJ.
All the way from
Jessica.
the Philippines.
We love the Philippines.
Slasian Royale.
You know what? In the picture, I don't hate it. But on the runway, I didn't love it.
It wasn't like an incredible look, but I did think I could see someone, a stylish person, wearing that out in the real world.
The
But
pants
ready
are
to wear,
so well done.
I think that's ready to wear. I also, like, yes, she's in her own world. She was like second runner-up or first runner-up on season 2 of Project Runway Philippines. I think she's put a lot of pressure on herself to perform well.
Trend, returning people from other TV shows and this TV show.
If you want to be on Project Runway, you have to be on another TV show first. That's just the rules.
Well, that's what I think
Sorry.
about Traders. And that's why it's like, what show should we go on so we can get on Traders?
I never want to be on Traders.
I will go for us.
Okay, have fun.
Should we do
Well, you're already on
Amazing
Camp
Race
Wanakiki.
first? I don't think that counts.
Girl, who are you racing?
The Glock.
So I understand why she was a little in her own head and kind of pushed everyone away, even though it was a team challenge. Was it kind of a bummer to see? Of course. Here's where I had an issue. I don't care for Jesus at all. As a TV personality, and I know this may not be him in real life, although I fear it might be, I just think he's mean. And I know that's a lot coming from me, but not in a funny way. He called multiple people a bitch. He told Christian Siriano when asking about like how the team was working, except for we have one bitchy person or something. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I'll tell you
like
something
that.
as someone who sews. Stealing VJ's machine, it doesn't matter who the machine is, but what she was probably pissed about was that she had taken the time to thread it herself.
Yeah.
Fill the bobbin and threading. It's annoying when you have to stop and do that. And you're already having to stop and do that a lot. So she had already done that, and then he swooped in and took it. I would have been pissed too.
I think that the twins are behaving in a way, in my opinion, that everyone else is in their way. And they're just trying to get what they need to get done. And if everyone else can fall in line, they'll get it done. Like the fact that he just sat down at that sewing machine when there were so many sewing machines and was like, well, I'm using black thread too. Yeah, but you didn't put in the time to do that,
you didn't,
babe.
But now she has to do it. So I was on her side for that.
I was
I think
too.
they were trying to make her look like she was unreasonable, but no, she wasn't at all.
Yeah.
And I saved the best for last. Ethan/Utica. Bitch.
I immediately knew she was going to do well when she said, I want to take the idea of a cape, but make it like wearable.
What is the most iconic cape in animation history? It's
Maleficent.
Cinderella Maleficent going down
Yep.
that spiral staircase.
Yep.
This
And
is
she did it.
exactly that. It's so good. It's so Utica, or it's so Ethan.
It's so beautiful.
And then adding changing it to be up on the head and then adding the gloves, literally genius.
The only thing I wish was different was the back. I would have loved if maybe it was split up the back, the cape, because when she turned around, that was quite a long way to go with her back to us, and we're watching her.
Yeah, you're
and
just
it's
looking at the
this
details.
Giant cape.
Well, I'm happy because I didn't know it was pants, and I don't like pants.
They were great.
So
it was all so
no
good.
thanks for me for pants, but I'm glad I didn't notice at all because it was
gorgeous.
Like, gorgeous. Let's go to Team Princesses, shall we? Let's start with one I liked, but I didn't think fit the bill. She was kind of little boy blue, and I immediately liked her because she's interested in like historical fashion and the way things were made back then. I really liked it, and then they told us, the judges, that the tailoring was really perfect. Or like it was sewed really well. So I liked it, but I would never look at this and say princess.
I don't understand why the team didn't get together and discuss princess and what princess is.
Well, let's talk about it. Because
oh yeah, Antonio.
Antonio said, I brought this fabric and I really love it and I think we should all incorporate it. And pretty much everyone was like,
exactly.
I don't want to use this. I don't understand why it was specifically Disney. Why didn't we say, all right, you're
Ariel,
Beryl,
you're
you're Ariel, you're
yep.
Tiana,
yep.
you're this, you're that. Why didn't we do that?
Yeah.
Why don't you reimagine at least the color palettes?
Yeah.
Rapunzel.
Pink.
Snow White.
Belle, yellow.
Yeah.
Snow White, red and blue and yellow.
Tiana, green.
Green.
Cinderella
blue.
Cinderella blue. Sleeping Beauty, pink and blue. Why didn't we do that?
Trent.
That seems like a huge mistake.
It really does, but I wonder if it's, again, I just want to give them a little grace because it's the first episode and they're so nervous. I wonder if it just kind of got away from them, especially since their whole challenge started with Antonio coming in and saying, great, the theme is butterflies because I brought this. And so you immediately have to like confront
there's
someone.
already a theme. It's princess.
Right. And I loved when, who was it? Was it Christian or was it one of the other judges was like, and what princess is butterfly? All the princesses. That doesn't make sense, babe. That doesn't make sense.
I think it was look.
I would wear the jacket. I'd wear it while filming an episode of this show. But the bar is low.
I liked it, but it didn't work. Yeah. I did love Belania's. This screamed modern princess to me. I loved it.
Oh, it gave me...
Megara.
Yeah.
Not technically from them, but
from
Disney.
Hercules.
Yeah.
Or even liked it.
Well, compared to everything else.
I thought that the ribbon detailing made it look like she was wearing a blanket. You know those blankets that have that ribbon
Those are my
around?
favorite kind of blanket.
That's what that looks like to me.
Oh, that's why I liked it.
Oh, there you go. Know what you like.
Know
like what
you like. All right. This is Joseph McCrae. I didn't get princess from this.
I didn't either.
But I love that he did his thing.
I love too when Christian was doing his walk around, he like blatantly is like, none of this goes together. Okay, but what's the time? Like, this is a collection, right?
Yeah.
And then Joseph McCrae basically laughs. Clearly Team Princess was just going to do their own thing, which is why they lost. But
she's Pillow Princess, because when she turns around...
she's a big old pillow. I do agree the skirt does look like it's strangling her. But I will say, it doesn't fit the brief. But fuck, I love those giant jackets. I love...
that giant jacket
a
is
giant
cool.
jacket.
Yeah. Joan Madison.
Oh, I loved it.
I loved it.
I don't give a fuck.
I wish there was more separation in the sleeve and then I wish I could see the shape better because I feel like the sleeves are so drapey. I'm not seeing the waist and with the giant flower, but I love a giant flower. Carrie Bradshaw.
I don't know what this, I don't know how to judge this on fashion, but from a drag queen's perspective, I loved it. And I also just love her. I love that she's getting the twins together. I love her.
Poor Casey, who was in here 4 seasons ago, and left first. She learned nothing from that experience. I thought this was a huge missed opportunity. You've been in the show before. You know, when Christian walks around and says, I don't know about that, do whatever he says, especially if you've been sent home first. I also hate the way this tool is gathered.
It's all bad. But do you remember the girl from
Yes, making the cut the first season?
The girl that gets sent home first, and she was like from Mississippi or something, and she made horrible clothes.
She's still going around.
I'm sure in Mississippi she does well. I'm sure my sister wears her clothes. But from a fashion forward perspective,
it's not forward.
It's insane. I mean, truly, it did look like she made clothes for Cracker Barrel. It was wild. And she was totally caught off guard by everything that happened to her. And as soon as I met this designer, I was like, that's her. That's her.
It's a taste issue.
I'm so sorry, but they definitely brought her back to send her home first, just to have a guaranteed storyline, because there's no way they thought she was coming back and doing anything but that.
Yeah, this is also a fit issue and a construction issue. I know that this was a no. This was not for
I can't even see what she's going for. Like, I truly can't imagine what her point of view is.
And for a judge host to say to you, I don't know about this, and you to just ignore that advice, that's packing your own bags.
But again, this show is set up for a very specific world, which is the fashion world in New York City. And it's big fashion names that are judging this. Wherever she's from, just like old Mississippi girl from the other show.
Casey's from Houston, because
well, then maybe in Houston, she does great. And that's great. But you're not right for the show.
No, absolutely not. And finally, Antonio Estrada with his fabric of choice. I love one of the judges was like, is that camo? Also useless tool. I do, however, appreciate the gather of this more than the other thing. That was so weird that Casey did. But yeah, weird.
The only thing...
And this fabric is not cool.
No, it's ugly. The only thing I liked about it was...
the dress underneath?
No, was he responded finally to Christian's note. In Christian's second walk around, he's like, I still can't see her. She still looks like a giant loofah. And his response to that was, okay, I gotta make a belt. Which was the first time I saw any of the twins respond positively, or not even positively, to react at all to what Christian was saying.
I feel like he should have.
So at least he tried, but it still was shit.
Yeah, I feel like he should have stood 10 toes down and said, I know that your assistant could make this in 30 minutes, but it's simple, it's clean, and I'm also making a jacket, so I'm gonna feature both of them. Stand by your choices. Everyone should stand by their choices.
Christian walk-arounds. He would destroy me. He would destroy me. I never want him to walk around me. But I
also think it's just a weird fabric.
It's also, it's a weird fabric. And when they took the coat off during the judging and showed the dress and were like, that's a pretty cute dress. I'm like, yeah, but babe. And I know they were just trying to find some good in his look so they wouldn't send him home or whatever.
Yeah.
But that fabric is awful.
Yeah. The whole look, and even the styling of the model, she's pretty, but I didn't like the styling.
Oh my God. When
I didn't like the makeup.
Jesus's model was standing next to Jesus and Law Roach was giving him shit about his look. I hate your whole look and look at her boobs. I was like, oh my God, she's right there. She can hear you.
They always do that to the poor models.
I hate it. I hate it.
The winner is going to go ahead and actually be Ethan/Utica. Yay! Well deserved. And we're biased, but this was well deserved and such a strong showing.
So proud of her.
I saw this on a TikTok, but I want to say the sentiment. Whoever doing the little sayings under their names is so fucking funny. Brilliant. Chaos Architect.
A tall bitch.
Oh my God. Doesn't want to be traded. Cross it out. Traded.
Unbothered.
Who's doing that?
Some faggot with Final Cut Pro. And I want to say thank you. We see you. We see you. I will buy you your next bottle of poppers.
Oh my God.
If RFK doesn't stop me first.
Oh my God.
He likes to give them to me for free when we fuck.
He keeps them in the vault, doesn't he? With the whales. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to the second episode, which was Athleisure. Yeah. I'm perked up. My ears are up. My tits are up. I love Athleisure. And I got a lot of opinions about it because, as we know, I'm a plus-size girl who loves athleisure, but I like to be able to still look cute and wear dresses. So I have thoughts. Halara, make all your dresses sized up.
Yeah. I don't like athleisure. Not like I don't like seeing people in it, but for like a fashion show, I don't want to see you giving me athleisure.
No, but it is kind of fun to see what they do with it.
But it is fun. Yeah, like the champion challenge on
that
making
was
the
so
cut was so fun.
Yeah.
So I did have high hopes for it, but I will say, so they had to break into teams.
Well,
there was another house. Keep going. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No,
Before
I'm
they
sorry.
get to the athleisure,
Yes.
they send Casey home
Yeah,
again
so
for the
Casey
first time.
Let's be honest. So the house of Princesses lost, and the bottom three were Casey and others, and Antonio,
and he was fighting. He was getting so defensive, and they kept and they said,
well, that's what was so great. So their
luxury.
I gotta admit, I know La Roche in some people's eyes is harsh. In my eyes at times can be harsh, but I gotta say in this interaction with Antonio, I did not view what La Roche was saying as anything outrageous.
I thought he was being quite
kind
in that scenario, because probably what happens behind closed doors in that industry, which is famously
is coke
toxic.
Oh,
they will chew you out. They won't care about your dreams or your brother or anything.
It's just wild to me that this episode, both twins were showing their asses to the judges, and
to show your actual ass. They're hot.
Show your actual ass.
Just show your asses.
So it came down to literally they show La Roche saying, "So do we eliminate the bad dress
or the bad attitude?"
Or the bad attitude.
That's fun.
I gotta say, both. But they didn't. They ended up just eliminating the bad dress.
I forgot that they keep the elimination till the beginning of the next episode.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
I forgot that they do that, so...
Joseph McCrae was also in the bottom, right?
Joseph McCrae was also in the bottom, but he wasn't going anywhere because he...
Everyone loves his jackets.
Everyone, and he's kind of fun.
Big in the
he's
jackets.
a fun personality.
Yeah, he is.
But also, I thought for a second that maybe they were going to be like, no one's going home for the first time, but no. They cut her right away.
Designers...
No, it's not like that anymore. It's like designers.
We have to add it in. We have to add it back in, though.
Hot tranny mask designers. And as a tranny, I accept his apology.
Utica won, and they're going to remain in their teams for the next challenge. But because she won, she can choose to switch one person from her team with someone from the other team.
Yeah.
And it was between Jesus and
VJ.
VJs, yes.
Yeah.
Because VJ was hard to work with and Jesus was Jesus.
Well, I like how she said it in the first episode. She was like, I don't really know what's going on with VJ yet, but she's keeping to herself and we're supposed to be a team. So I like how she wasn't just like, VJ's a bitch.
And I do want to...
That's what Jesus was like.
I do want to say, if we're being fair, in that same conversation with Christian Siriano where Jesus called her bitchy...
He did. Okay. Yeah.
Utica did call her a cunt. But... I read
Utica's
it as
a drag
different
queen,
because Utica's a drag queen, but I know that that's double standard, and I realize that. And listen, I'm happy to have a double standard. So
Utica has a choice. She can choose if she wants to trade someone. She ended up trading Jesus for Madeline. And I liked Madeline. And she said it was because she wanted all the boisterous people on the other team.
I did like where Utica was like, you said that y'all were a powerhouse. Like,
so I want to see it.
Show me what you can do. And they, to their credit, in this episode, they seem to.
See, I would have... If it was me on a TV show, I'd have been like, no, I'm not putting the two together that work together often.
Yeah, but they're both awful. So I think she was just counting on them continuing to be awful. I understood her choice and I would have made the exact same choice. If I have to choose between like a quiet lady in the corner and a demon twin, I'm trading the demon twin. Protect your peace.
Demon twin is one letter away from demon twink, and don't ever forget that.
Yeah.
Angelo Rosa, he had kind of a simple sweatsuit, but I loved the detail.
I loved what the judges said on their feedback, because he was on the losing team and he got feedback, was that it's cool. The little like pin things, that's cool. I would wear that. I would pick that up and I would wear that.
It's just lacking up the showmanship.
Right, but you're on Project Runway. Like, there has to be some sort of drama included. Yeah. I think he got the note.
Okay, I think I remember this was on the same team. This is that Alex. She was the one that was inspired by the kimono, and she wanted to do the corset and the pants. She should have just said it was a waist training shirt, because they do wrap shit for compression. If you wanted to make a corset, just say it was a waist training belt, or like a lifting belt.
I was so frustrated with her because Christian came around and was like, look at her pants, look at the back, you need seams. And she's like, no, this is traditional Japanese stuff, which like, listen, it's your heritage, live your dream.
It's cool. I think the fabric was too bulky for that.
But, ma'am, a judge. Not just like,
yeah.
Tim Gunn wasn't even a judge. Tim Gunn was just wandering around the workroom giving this is a judge walking around giving you tips. Bitch.
You're getting notes.
Put a seam in there.
Yeah.
And it ended up looking horrible.
Yeah, I think the fabric was too bulky for what she was trying to do.
That's the other thing, too. I wanted to say in general, the thing that was very confusing to me, what was the prompt? Because
the prompt was athleisure that you could wear
that you could wear to the gym or wear out.
Yeah.
Because as they're walking around, Christian is very much giving the note of, is she going to work out in that? How is she going to work out in that? And it seems to me, for me, it seems to me like the judges were judging it more on what does it look like outside of the gym. So for this team that we're talking about, Utica's team, Team Burn, which I don't love that. As a gonorrhea chlamydia survivor, I don't love that. They seem to be more focusing on, can you actually work out in this? And then maybe walk out of the gym wearing it and go get lunch. Whereas the other team, I felt like did full, like, you're not gonna be able to work out in this, but it looks kind of gymmy.
You
So
can
I just thought the
put
prompt
it
was
on
strange.
after your dance class.
It feels like they even admit that later, like the losing team, when they're sitting backstage, they're like, we clearly took very different paths here. And yeah, I get why they decided. I was on their side as I'm watching the runway when the winning team's stuff was coming out. I was like, who's working out in that? What the fuck is she doing in that? And then that one. Anyway, I just don't think it was clear.
Madeline was on their team, and she was the one that did the old clothes.
I loved it.
I loved it too.
Yeah.
I loved the cutouts.
I loved
the
it.
cutout with the band, and then the cutout on the sleeves.
I was so
and the
bummed
sheer. They were bottom because this was a top.
Because I wanted to hear what the judges thought of that. Although I think they hated it, but I loved it.
I just liked how I love it. Yuchin, he did this kind of motocross jacket and a very, very short skirt. My tummy liked it, and I liked it too. But it was a really short skirt. Who would work out in that?
Yeah, for the prompt, I don't understand it, but it's cool.
But a cute little sweater to throw on while you're warming up or after you've done warming up.
Or a cute skirt to throw on if you've shit your pants.
Yeah. Ethan/Utica, I wanted to see
Brilliant.
more of this, and I wanted them to actually talk about it.
I will say
but
that
I liked it.
I was very not relieved. I was very excited when La Roche said, your team fucked you. Because I was so excited that they were saying, we loved what you did. Utica.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't...
Although I didn't love when it was implied that Utica
that it was Utica's fault.
Didn't care about the other team member. I think she did. I think she just... I mean, what...
I agree.
How do you VJ with these kind of sneaker lacings?
This confused the hell out of me.
Yeah.
As far as, like, who's working out in that. But I did have a positive response to the general idea of it.
Yeah.
It's a sporty daytime dress.
Yeah.
It's like if you're a real estate agent who's showing condos in what used to be an old factory/gym. You're wearing that.
I liked the note of, like, make that a top and make some other bottom out of it. But I like workout dresses, and there are some that happen, and I wear them often because they're comfy.
And then the next team is Team Lotus.
Lotus. Okay, let's go from least favorite. Antonio.
Again, I'm judging it based on who's working out in this. This makes no sense to me. When he described her walking down the runway as, it looks like she can go to Pilates. And I'm like, who's going to Pilates in those pants?
You can't go to Pilates in these pants.
No way.
This might be a good dance costume, but a costume, not the thing you learn to dance in and work out in.
I did think it was good TV, but also completely unnecessary when that team won and they kept the top 3 and they sent the 2 safe people backstage. They stopped Antonio to tell him, by the way, we hated your look the most.
Well, I think it was a good litmus for him to be like, because remember in the last episode when he left, he was like, I promise I'll work on my attitude. And then...
I know, but obviously they're
mean,
doing it for the story, and he passed. He did well, but I just thought it was mean.
Yeah, Joan Madison, she really didn't like the pattern, but I thought she worked well with it. She did like a top.
Again, I generally I liked it. I thought it was fine. But who's working out in that? I really misunderstood the prompt, I think. Or I got really hung up on that. And you know what it was? It's not even the prompt. It's that Christian was the one going around giving them all the note. How are you going to work out in that? Who's going to work out in that? And anyway.
I liked Belania's. She had this rouged skirt and then the top with the thing underneath, the sheer thing underneath.
I loved the skirt. Again, what sport are you playing?
Well, I will
in
say
mesh and skirt.
maybe not mesh, but that sports bra, yeah, you're absolutely working on that. You're
sure.
doing hot yoga.
The sports bra, sure.
The
But
mesh?
the mesh and everything.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm also thinking, you know, as a ballerina myself, my ballerina charm.
Sure.
You're wearing long layers while you're warming up, and then you're taking them off. But because it's under, it does it. You know.
But I like it. I like the skirt.
Joseph McCrae. I loved it.
I
loved the coat. Absolutely. I'm wearing that while I'm warming up. The skirt had little shorts underneath.
I did have a little foreshadowing of
That is so good.
them getting bored with him, though.
Yeah.
When he came out, they were like, well, we know who that is. And right now, it's still fun. But I think eventually it's going to turn.
We want to see what else.
I think it's going to turn.
But I loved what he was wearing, too. I like that they can kind of show off that, too. Can I let you into my relationship a little bit?
I know. He's a cuck. And you're trying to make that happen.
No. You know how this model is wearing the hat, and he was wearing the hat so big?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when Austin is wearing a beanie, I'll put it on my head like that, where it's kind of sticking up, and he'll call me Chill Alex, and that's like my high. When I'm high, I'm Chill Alex. Oh. And he just is high a lot. So when he's wearing his hat, it's Chill Austin and Chill Alex. And so it's like different. Kind of, it's a cute thing we do. It's like a bit. And Chill Alex is like, yeah.
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 Can I let you in on my relationship?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I have a relationship.
I know, it's great.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah. And I'm about to hang out with the two of you by myself. I'm going to be your third wheel tonight.
Make them feel good. Yeah.
I'm your third wheel.
Rachel's going. They're really excited to see you.
Oh, Rachel and I are a couple then.
Okay.
Great. We're going tonight to Precinct, not for a show, but because they are in danger of losing
Precinct, you're in danger, girl.
So everyone, if you're in LA, go to Precinct, buy a few drinks, tip a dumb drag queen.
There is going to be a benefit on the 6th this week.
Yes.
So also go to that where you can donate. I think Bitch posted about it, but like Alaska's going to be there.
Precinct. I can't imagine.
No, we can't have another.
So we're going tonight just to support and hang out.
We're going to go support and hang out.
But do you know who's going to be there?
Who? Is going to be at Precinct tonight? So you're staying in drag.
No, I'm not.
Saying.
No. What were we talking about? Oh, okay. So, nope, it's gone.
Okay.
Let me tell you, okay? Let me let you in on a window of my relationship. You ready?
Yeah. Was that yours, Tummy? We're gonna eat when we get there. I need chicken.
Oh, I gave him a blowjob yesterday.
Your husband?
Mm-hmm.
I saw a movie with him yesterday. When did you give him a blowjob?
Wouldn't you like to know? Well, what was his mood?
He was actually pretty chill.
Is he in a good mood?
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not going to send you my man to go see a movie with if he's in a bad mood. I'm also not going to send you my man with full balls, okay? I want to make sure that shit's empty. So he's not tempted by them tits.
We were in the balcony.
Okay, that's all. I don't need to hear more.
Jesus Estrada. I gotta say, this was so good.
I like it.
And not even knowing about the zipper aspect.
The zipper aspect of turning them into flare, into straight, get out of here. I thought it was brilliant. I really did. And yes,
and
do really I think Jesus is annoying? For sure. Do I think
this was good?
Jesus trying to create, like, there's some sort of rivalry between him and Utica. Do I find that cheap? I do. But this look was great, and it was so great, actually, that not only did his team win, but he won.
He won! And so his look is going to be featured on Kalia, this athleisure website. I looked. There wasn't really much stuff for big girls.
And you know what? I didn't look because I've got too many workout clothes because I'm always doing it.
Also, their website was annoying.
I did love when Chill Alex walked up to Joseph McCrae and they both
They were excited.
I love seeing the models get in. Remember when Project Runway, they had a season where after the episode, you'd watch the models living in a house?
Yes.
I loved that.
That's fun.
That was such a bummer to see not carried through. I mean, I understand why. It's a completely separate show. But, ooh, I loved it. The losing team, Utica's team, the bottom three are Alex, VJ...
VJ...
Oh, Angelo.
I think
I think Alex is going.
Which is tough.
Of all the judges' critiques,
because that's my name too.
They could not stop talking about how ugly her entire thing was.
It's kind of a John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt thing.
Who was the guest on this episode?
It was weird because she wasn't from the company, but she is from another company, and I don't know her name, but she was pretty.
She was so pretty and so skinny, and I don't think Law Roach appreciated her point of view, and that made me laugh.
I love Law Roach with all my heart, and I do think I called them Luxury Law a minute ago, and I'm really sorry about that.
Called him what?
I think I called him Luxury Law.
What's that?
I don't know. It's Law Roach.
Luxury Law. Ooh, that'd be a good TV show. Like Drop Dead Diva. Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Law Roach gets into a car accident. He runs into a truck filled with oranges, and he dies, and he goes to heaven. But he has to hit the return key because he's not done with his business. He needs to go back and make twins cry. So he clicks that. He gets sent back, and he's in the body of a lawyer. And he's like, well, fuck. Now I have to do luxury, fashion, and law. Ends up, he just cares so much about fashion that he
only does fashion law.
He only does fashion law. He only does fashion law. And I gotta be honest with you, it's dangerous out there. Patents, don't get me started.
Patent leather shoes.
Anyway, tune in next week to find out who goes home.
Yeah, maybe we'll do next week. Maybe we'll save up a couple episodes and do it then.
We'll see.
This is casual.
We're gonna keep going.
But it's so fun, and I'm happy to be back with Project Runway to support our dear friend of the pod, Utica. And who knows, maybe we might hear from Utica at some point.
What?
Maybe.
Do you think?
Maybe we'll have Joseph McRae on. Maybe we'll track down Casey and see whatever she's doing.
I can't take that on. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe and, of course, notification bell.
Join us on Patreon at patreon.com/IMHOtheSHOw.
We're both on Cameo.
And we're both on Shameo.
And we have dragqueenmerch.com.
And you can listen to our podcast wherever you get your podcasts on Thursdays. And go to Precinct. If you can't, if you're not in the LA area, support Precinct.
Yeah.
And
get merch.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Jesus Christ.
I'm hungry.
Okay, can I say this?
Mm-hmm.
So you...
Can I text Austin real quick?
Yeah. You took my husband to movie yesterday.
I really wanted to see Fantastic Four, but not enough to go by myself. So I asked Curtis. And he was receptive and he willing.
Thank you for doing that.
Of course.
So while y'all were gone, I was editing. I was doing work. So while you were just having fun at the movies, I wanted to put
taking your
something
boyfriend
on
off your hand. Or your husband off your hand. Sorry. I have a boyfriend now, so I think
everyone's a boyfriend. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
So I was doing edit, and I just wanted to put something on that I could have, because I was at a point where I didn't have to have headphones, which is an exciting part of editing when you can take the headphones off. So I was like, well, let me just put something on that I don't have to pay a whole lot of attention to. So I thought of Hunting Wives, because you told me that you were loving it, and
I thought
it was a good
fun.
trashy watch, right?
Yeah. It's a new Netflix show that's a scripted show, and it gave me, here's how I pitched it.
Yeah.
It gave me Desperate Housewives, but way sluttier, hornier.
Much hornier. Much...
and a little bit of a whodunit.
Yes. I will say this. I watched the first episode. I completely understand the draw. I get why it's a popular show, and I get why you enjoy it. Because I enjoyed a lot of it as well. But I will not be continuing.
Can you tell me why?
I was too triggered. The whole thing is that she's a liberal girl that moved to a very conservative, right-leaning Christian thing. And so, the first episode, within the first 5 minutes of the show, they're at an NRA party, NRA fundraiser. Yeah. And it just was, I get it. And there will be a day, I'm manifesting, there will be a day where I will be able to sit down and watch it and not have feelings. But right now, I was just getting so mad. I hated everyone. Oh. And I know that's not fun. That's not fun. I don't want to watch a show where I hate everybody.
It's kind of the whole thing is like, yeah, but when you're behind closed doors, these NRA Bible-thumping church-going, they're drinking wine, they're shooting guns. They are fucking everyone. They're being just as trashy and free as we are. But
they're
in
trashier.
In this version,
you think they're not? You think we're the same?
No. But in this version,
you said as trashy
everyone's
as we are.
Glamorous. Yeah, I think we're trashy.
They're trashy.
Of course they are, but they're trashy in like a actual dirty way. They're trashy in a let their dogs poop in their house and don't pick it up way.
No, I know, but you said, like, yeah, but it actually shows that they're drinking wine and shooting guns. Like, yeah, I've always assumed that.
Oh, I haven't.
I've
I
assumed that
believe
if
what I'm told.
You're drinking wine, you're shooting a gun, or if you're shooting a gun, you're definitely drinking wine. That's my idea.
You should be drinking wine while you're at the gun
While
range.
you're shooting your gun.
Yes, and you should be shooting loads. And you're...
Did you see that picture of Lori Lightfoot and Flavor Flav?
No.
Yeah.
Wait. If I close my eyes and I put them next to each other,
it makes sense.
they're probably the same height, right? Is Flavor Flav short?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess, I don't know if it's Lollapalooza or whatever's happening music, Chicago. She was there.
Lori Lightfoot.
And the picture is taken from like above. And I don't think it was a choice on purpose. I think it's just because she's so low to the ground. All pictures are from above. But she's like looking up. And the picture just made me laugh so much that I put it on my Instagram. And, you know, Chicago people, we get it, we laugh, whatever. But I did have a few people go like, not Lori Lightfoot, like, I hope you don't support her. No, of course I don't.
Media literacy is dying.
I would not put a picture of Lori Lightfoot and Flavor Flav on my Instagram story with Jenny from the Block playing as a sign of support. I just want to, like, listen, if you're new to my Instagram stories, I'm just telling you where I stand. I don't stand with Lori Lightfoot, but I do stand with photos of her and Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
And I always will.
Even when you're standing with Lori Lightfoot, you're standing above
You're
Lori
still
Lightfoot
kind of standing on her.
she is
yeah, she will get under your
tiny.
feet real quick. So you
She gets underfoot.
You got to plant your feet and just stay there because you can't really walk around.
You
her.
might step on her.
Yeah,
it's like a
might.
chihuahua.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed this. We're wanting to bring you more stuff that's just not all Drag Race, but obviously Drag Race, we do that
It's
too.
Drag Race adjacent because Utica.
There you go. All right. We love you. Bye.